the new challenger.
Both fighters are ready to get started. I can't wait to see what kind of tricks they have up their sleeves.
This will be a good fight. Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Shuts down the air approach. Denied up top. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this rate. Alright, what's coming next? Combo with the target combo. Very solid corner switch. Can't catch the throw. Life lead opens up. Decides to meet them in the air. Jumps in. Jumps. A quick breather. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Oh my, it's there. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Starts the party with a jump in. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning trap. This in Hakogeki is gonna sting. Picks a good spot to use the super. Player 1 is in a pretty good... Ooh, burnout activates. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. Extends the meter on the super hard. Shippu Jinrai doing the business. Going in? Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Knockdown and drive rush to keep it going. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They're looking for the overhead this time. Down and out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Opens with the fireball. Manages to connect with the throw. Takes the hit and keeps on trucking. Spin Hakogeki to push forward. More fuel on the fire. Hook him up. Player 1 is barely turning it all the way up with his super. Just pulls it right back to him. This is gonna take a chunk. This can lead to some big damage. So what's next? Player 1, oh, burnout. Was that on purpose? Forward throw. Laying the pressure on thick. Test the waters with a fireball. Closes in. Burns out. The Jinrai overhead. Hold down. They're taking this one to the absolute limit. It's over. Player 1 gotta be sweating after that match. Someone bring him a towel. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Shows the medium kick. There's nuh-uh to the impact. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Knockdown. Down. Jump in, finds the mark. What a clutch side switch there. Now's the time to capitalize. The impact's shut out. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Super armor does its job. Burnout is triggered. Knockdown. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Spices things up by adding the super arts to the combo. Life lead opens up, takes a trip. One chance here may end this round. Player 1 needs to hold out until he closes with the throw, hitting him with the smart stuff. Player 1 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum.
Round 2. Fight.
Fireballs right out of the gate. Ooh, are we going to see some fireworks here? Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Uses a target combo as a filler. Barely blocks the jump, adds some damage, and flare with the super. Knockdown, and now can they finish the job? Looking for a chance. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Anti-air in the clutch. springs forward with the drive rush. The throw connects. Any mistake here is going to super art to show what a PhD fighters can do for you. Still have drive impact here. It's too slippery to get a handle on. What now? Jump! Reads the jumping kick out of nowhere. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight!
Starts things off with a jump in. Bump that off. Closes the gap. Very slick with the combo. Knocked him out of the air. Presses for a reaction with a fireball. Super art to show what a PhD fighters can do for you. Player one has perfect read with the anti-air. Looking for a hold. Clutch, anti-air. A real test of denies the jump-in attempt. Player two puts a big win on the resume. They should get some extra points for that one. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Takes the hit and keeps on trucking. Still very early in the round. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Solid anti-air there. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. Picks up some quick damage with that combo. Timely side switch there, which will let them go on the attack. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Takes a trip. Throws him. What's next? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. And the throw ends the round. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight!
Instant jump in. Secures the jump in. Checks him with the projectile. Connects with the medium kick. Fireball into the corner. Pushes that off and keeps going. Super arts on deck for both fighters. Picks a good spot to use the super. Shippu Jinrai doing the business. Side switch out of the corner. Knockdown and jumps up. Clutch, anti-air. Player one has the chance to win the round if they can put their drive to good use. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Gotta be charges forward. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Not a lot happening. Can this drive bring them back? Solid anti-air. Gutsy fireball gives them the round. Who would have guessed how that match would have turned out? Not me.
Another fight is coming your way.
Give me that drama. Give me that grime. Y'all ready? It's about to be a grind.
Come on.
Round one. Fight!
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store.
Jinrai!
whiffs the drive impact. Opts for the overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Throws to get around their defense. So they break forward to pressure the opponent, filling out the space. Bops him with the target combo. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Combo with the target combo. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning trap. Taking stock. Drive impact could be the end of it. Both can end the round now, and the drive gauge may be the turning point. There's nuh-uh to the impact. Both fighters are weighing their options and looking for an opening. Okay, oh. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Quick dash in. They've piled up the knowledge. Now how are they going to use it? It brings out the super. How's this going to work out for them? Tries to do something new and goes for the fireball. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Risky up close threat, brushes that off and keeps going. Spends some meter here, investing in the round. Uses the gauge for the super art. They want to show they're not playing around. Player 2 can't be connects with the throw. What are they doing? Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Throws them. Both sides getting ready. Cool down and out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Tries to make something happen with the overdrive arm. What a smart throw! Baits out the attack and gets the punish down. Taking chunks out of him, drops that off. Solar plexus strike. Turning it all the way up with the super. Yeah! Give them what they came to see. The good stuff. The top shelf stuff. Oh!
What's wrong? Get up!
Player 1 is in dark time. Drops him from the edge. Both sides getting ready. That corner position could be dangerous. Wow, okay. Escapes the corner and resets the situation midstream. They're in range. We're gonna see a jump in, a dash. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch? Uses their drive gauge. She's gonna go for it with the super. The super's blocked. The real test of nerve here. Shows off the parry. Forward rush. They didn't take that throw. Player 2 delivers the upset. Tell them about themselves. Tell them. It is not over. They want that run back. How's it going to unfold? Takes the hit and keeps on trucking. Decides to spin the meter to open up some more chances. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Spins a little drive gauge to start some offense. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Combo with the target combo. Reads their mind and takes the throw. Pops him with the target combo. Very solid corner switch. Hashogeki and now, easy kick. Player 2 chases him down. Closing moments of the round, one hit's gonna do it. Player 2 can't burn out trigger. Player 2 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Looking winded, burnout changes the game. It's there! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give him a psychological advantage. Sneaks in above. Ooh, are we going to see some fireworks here? Medium kick hits. Feels slugging it out and getting sweaty. There's nuh-uh to the impact. Shows the medium kick. Max SA gauges. They both have a chance to score a big payday. Jump! Drive gauge gap here. Goes low. Medium kick. Takes the hit and keeps on trucking. Field spins the meter on the super art. Uses the gauge for the super art. They want to show they're not playing alone. They're thinking of scoring big off this meter use. Will they gamble something here on a drive move? Only a little bit of drive, and are they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? You're done! Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with. Whoa, we're gonna run it back now. This thing ain't over yet. Medium kick hits. Checks him with the projectile. Bad spot for a throw. What are they thinking here? Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Neither of them willing to give up ground here. Okay, they trade hits. Lifts the throw. KO. Player one draws first blood and it's on the board. Can they keep the momentum? They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Combo with the target combo. Shoots off a fireball up close. Takes the hit and keeps on trucking. This range is where it gets interesting. You gotta utilize the reach of your moves to bait out and attack. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Drive impact could be the end of this. What are they doing? Max SA gauges. They both spins the meter on the super art. Still alive? Still alive! What? It's enough to kill! What a freaking read! Player one gets a clear victory. I know they want to add more W to that.
Sagat. Sagat. Here comes a new challenger.
Right here, right now, we're in for something special.
Hope you're not a sore loser.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? The low kick connects. Lots of aggression from both sides. Big roll reaching heavy. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Player two is using their drive liberally. Time to do some damage after that wall splat. Player one maintaining the corner pressure for some juicy damage. Super armor does its job. What a finish. Great life gauge awareness there. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireballs. And the super activation. You can't forget the super for extra damage. And already back to the... They're going for the super art? That's a count. Nice Tiger Nova. Very slick with the combo. Shows the medium kick. Player one is dominating this round. Starts with the high tiger shot. Our fighters are at a standstill. Not sure what's going on. Medium kick hits. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Clean KO finish. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Did well to get the buff in there. And tech the throw. Tons of time left. How's this match going to play out? Will they hit, whip, charge in? Tricky territory here. They're at risk of dangerous pressure. Gotta avoid this corner. Good job blocking and jumping. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Big count. Strings it all together. Decides to meet them in the air. The drink level's up to 4. All options are out on the table. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. This may be it. Closing moments of the round. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
All right, who's gonna swing first? Luminous kick. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Goes whoop drive rush to keep it going. This Ranger springs forward with the drive rush. Starts with the high tiger shot. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach. Ooh, burnout activated. Player 2 in dire straits. Just goes for it at this range. They've got the meter for a drive, experiencing burnout. Both fighters are out of drive. Might be a good idea to back off, but they might try something here. How can they steal the win in such a precarious situation? Juicy cross-up attack! Life lead here, but it's still anyone's game. In the jaws of the tiger. Will we see a drive impact? Barely blocks the jump in. Oh, what a look! They gotta dig down deep. Sets up with the jump in. Links it. Burns out. Nuh-uh. That win wasn't luck. It was 100% planned.
Fight! Round! Fight!
They are letting it pop from the get-go. Go slow with the tiger shot. We're just getting started here. Who'll take control? Connects with the Brexham. Both sides getting rigged. Puts the brakes on the impact. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Block drive rush to keep it going. Drops him from the air. Player 1, savage tiger raid hits. Things are about to heat up. Player 2 has to... Oh, just do it! Slow tiger. Player 1 cooks. Cross move. Breaking. Check out the footwork. What will they do next? Shoots the plasma. Test the walk-up up, baby. Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with.
Here comes a new challenger.
We got a good match on deck right now, and no one's gonna want to blink once the action gets started.
Show me your strength. Round 1. Fight!
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Opts for the throw. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Backs him into a corner. Side switch. Now they're on the defense. Gets down. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Neither of them willing to give up ground here. Can't tech the throw. Taking stock. Hits. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight!
Starts the party with a jump in. Throws to get around their defense. Can't decide who's gonna stay in the corner. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Oh, avoids a dangerous corner situation. Jumps in. Takes the hit and keeps on trucking. Drive rush to keep it going. Will we see a drive impact? Picks a good spot to use the super. They return to center stage. Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. Block connects with the throw. Test the waters with a fireball. Demon blade kick. Drive impact could be the end of this. Forward rush. Play the throw connects. What now? Wall splash into the guard break. Down and out. Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rebound. Jumps in. Neither of them willing to give up ground here. Fights out of the corner, but not able to relax just yet. Good anti-air. Got their eye on the air. Grabs him. Taking stock. Well-timed corner switch. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Will we see a drive impact? Hell. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight!
Instant jumping. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? The jump in is denied. Player 2 has a slight life lead. Barely blocks the jump in. Jump! Still struggling for control of the neutral. Player 1 is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using love tap to close. Player 2 gets a clear victory. I know they want to add more W's to that column. This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Round 1. Fight!
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store. The air throw falls short. Denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Lots of aggression from both sides. Nothing but air for the impact. Player 1 has the life lead. Goes in on the impact for nothing. Uses the parry. That throw misses. Player 1 maintaining the corner pressure for some juicy damage. Knockdown. Player 1 KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Jumps up. Starts with the high tiger shot. Player 1 can work with this lead. Gotta be mindful of reach and jump in at this range. Takes the hit and keeps on trucking. Will we see a drive impact? Tiger knee to the sternum. Player 1, what's this? They were baiting that the whole time? Life lead here opts for the critical art. But we're dealing with a real gambler. Low on life, still willing to risk it all on this critical art to deal that cash money damage they need. Shows us some of their genius with a big combo. Player 1 has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range to win this round. Knee to the grip. Who's going to take it? Hops off the tank and scores the win. Woo. I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell them what's good. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Checks them with the projectile. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. They're at risk of dangerous pressure. Gotta avoid this corner. Knockdown. Absorbs the attack and fires back. They are battling it out tooth and nail here, with no one having a clear advantage yet. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Okay, creating some space here. That goes for the super art. Wants to hit it big AF here with the super art. Starts with the high tiger shot. Will we see a drive impact? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Going in? They need to spend some raw super art. The super doesn't hit. That's not gonna hit. KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight!
Opts to create space to start. Fires off a tiger shot. Center and hits home. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. a quick breather. Player one is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Looking for a chance. Nice Tiger Nova. Spend some meter here, investing in the round. Goes for the level 3 super art to show them this is how we roll in this town. When we see a drive attack, side switch out of the corner. Their will to win is really being tested here. Drive rush to keep it going. Love tap the close. See what eating your spinach does for you kids? What a win!
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Blocks the jump in. Knockdown. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Solid anti-air there. Both fighters sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be the prime time to let it rip. Fantastic reactions there. Knockdown. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Hit! Player 2 draws first blood and it's on the board. And they keep the momentum.
Round 2. Fight.
Demon Raid. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. The jump in is denied. Springs forward with the drive rush. Sneaks in above. What do they do? Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner hit, add some damage, and flare with the super. Will we see a drive impact? What'll happen here? Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Super clutch corner switch. Oh, does them dirty. Needs to find a chance to seal and puts the brakes on the impact. Player 1 is in a very good spot now. Burn up, but they might have a plan. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Okay, here we go. Down and out. Woo. I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell them what's good. It is not over. They want that run back. How's this going to unfold? Jumps in. Grabs him. Opts for the anti-air. Starts off zoning with fireball. Oh? Shuts down the air approach. Both sides have full drive and plenty of health. Let's see how things open up. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Good anti-air. Throws him. What's next? Timely side switch there, which will let them go on the attack. Will that drive impact get punished? Can tech the throw. At this range, many attacks connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is so important. And with the projectile. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Fires off a tiger shot. Fireball from a very long range. What's next here? Jumps! Barely blocks the jump in. Knockdown. Drive rush to keep it going. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Knockdown and jumps up. Goes for the jump in. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Jumps in. Which way you gonna block? What'll happen here? Don Kuhado. Jumps. Are they going to be able to come back and sets up with the jump in? Oh, here we drive impact misses. Perfect read with the edge here. Finds the target. Who forward rush? Closing the blinks it. Time to test the reactions with impact peekaboo? You're done. Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with. It is not over. They want that run back. How's it going to unfold? Manages to block the jump-in attack. Fantastic reactions there. And tech the throw. There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Decides to go with the target combo. The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Takes a trip. Combo with the target combo. Player 2 has completely used all their drive gauge, makes a big gamble, and rips out a raw super. KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Fireballs right out of the gate. Fires off a tiger shot. Opts for the anti-air. Goes low with the tiger shot. Jumps in. Goes for the jump in. Grabs him. A quick drive rush to keep it going. Goes for the drive rush. Hits him with the fire. Knockdown and looking winded, Burnout changes the game. Player 2 in dire straits with Burnout. Checks in with the low tiger shot. Shark picks a good spot to use the super. Noticeable life isn't up. You're done, kid. I'm disgustipated. That's all I can stand, and I can stand no more. Player 1 gets a clear victory. I know they want to add more W's to that column.